So out of nowhere, Killswitch Engage has released a second single to the upcoming record, Atonement. Let's talk a little bit about the first one, if you haven't watched my reaction video. Basically, I like the song, but to me it was kind of confusing why that song would be the opening track, because that song was a little bit too melodic, too slow, and too, I guess, soft for the type of music that we usually associate Killswitch Engage with. So I'm hoping to hear some mosh pit worthy riffs in here. Of course, I haven't heard it before, so I'm really excited for Killswitch Engage. It's one of my top tier bands of all time, and I really hope they're not gonna shit themselves with this album, and they're gonna actually release something good. So I Am Broken 2 by Killswitch Engage, second single from Atonement. Let's go. Okay, upbeat, weird rhythm. Okay, an interesting riff, I guess. Opening riff was kind of interesting, kind of upbeat. Then we got very melodic verse, a very short one too, like, I don't know, 20 seconds. And now we're in the chorus, I'm assuming, because it has the title of the song in it. This sounds like, you know, a little heavy, like rock music. Let's keep going. Nice melodic chorus. Very simple. I like this. This is giving me more of a Disarm and Descent vibes than Incarnate. Unleashed felt like a bonus track from Incarnate. It sounded really much like Incarnate. It's definitely different. It's not super heavy, which I guess works, but then we already had not a super heavy song, Unleashed. And it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. Let's keep going. Classic build-up. Actually, it kind of sounds like something from the end of Heartache, but just much more softer. It's a really weird sound. It's a really weird style. Like, it sounds like Killswitch Engage, but at the same time, it's really different from a lot of their other songs. Yeah, I really don't know. Let's keep going. Very basic lyrics. Like the instrumental. Very fluid. That's it. So I'll try to look at this track from a perspective of just, you know, rating it as an independent song without taking into account what Killswitch Engage is, and then I'll try to tie in that as well. So I thought it was it felt like a very warm, not happy, but very warm and like cozy song in a sense. I like the proggy rhythm in the beginning and throughout the song. And I also liked the vocals. Jesse Leach has been proving that he is actually a really good vocalist for years now, despite people still, you know, preferring Howard Jones to Jesse Leach. I don't know, for me these two are on the same level of sound, of talent. I think both of them have their unique styles, and you know, I don't think one is better than the other. That's what I'm trying to say. So I do love Jesse Leach and his vocals. In this song, he sounds amazing. But then again, you know, despite this song being a very nice and warm and kind of lighter track, I guess, it still doesn't make sense. Like, the whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Unleashed was a good song. This is a good song. But both of them, they do not correspond to the to the album cover that we have here from Atonement. I've been using this like my main point, my main argument for the type of sound that Killswitch Engage is gonna have. I would propose that with this kind of approach to album design and cover, I would think that they were gonna do something very old school, very heavy, 2000s metalcore style. It doesn't feel like a single, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a very short song, and it's a bit hollow, honestly. It's a bit empty to me. It has some nice light feelings to it. It has some nice warm touch to it. As a whole, it just doesn't feel like a single. Unleashed, despite I criticize it for being a little too Times of Grace-ish, this is actually even more Times of Grace-ish. I still thought that Unleashed was a good single and had a nice vicious riff. It worked as a single. This, I just don't see how this is a single. You know, and at the same time, if you look at it that way, Killswitch Engage is a heavy band, right? They have had some bangers in the past. They pretty much pioneered classic metalcore. The fact that they're trying to do something different, I don't think it's like a criminal offense against metalheads. I just think it's a bit weird, and still I am still waiting for the album like crazy, and I really hope that at least half of the album is gonna be on the heavier side, something like say As Daylight Dies or The End of Heartache. I see this as a very decent song. It just doesn't work as a single. I guess that's my main point. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about I Am Broken 2 by Killswitch Engage, off their upcoming record Atonement. And yeah, see you in the next one.